Slaves can't own property. 1. The illusion of ownership. People often believe that buying a house means full ownership, but many are shocked when they realize the truth hiding in plain sight. They discover that even after paying off the mortgage, they must still pay property taxes forever. If they stop paying, the house can be taken away. So what does that actually mean? It means ownership is not always as real as it seems. In this fictional narrative, the state keeps something called superior title. The buyer only gets the right to use the property, not full control. Footnote: this section explains how ownership can feel real, but still be limited by rules above you. 2. The system that never lets go. In this narrative, people slowly realize they are called tenants on official paperwork, even when they think they are owners. The system is designed so the state always collects taxes. If someone walks away from a property, the state doesn't care who lives in it as long as someone pays the taxes. This creates the feeling of a system you can never escape. Footnote: this section shows how ongoing taxes create lifelong obligations. 3. How people enter the system. In the fictional backstory, the entire population volunteered into a structured system after a major national conflict. They were offered benefits, protection, and financial programs. Over time, people accepted these benefits without realizing they also accepted responsibilities and limits on ownership. So what does that actually mean? It means the system grew stronger because people believed the trade-off was worth it. Footnote: this section highlights how people can trade freedom for security without noticing. 4. Expanding control through paperwork. In the story, new forms, registrations, and rules helped grow the system. People registered births, marriages, homes, and nearly every part of life. Each form strengthened the system's authority. Even without force, people became more attached to it. The power wasn't taken, it was given. Footnote: this section explains how control can spread quietly through daily paperwork. 5. The shift from local to central power. Over many decades, fictional lawmakers created a structure where central authority controlled land, commerce, and identification. People believed they were free, but every part of daily life was tied to centralized rules. So what does that actually mean? It shows how freedom can shrink slowly, not suddenly. Footnote: this section shows power increasing over time through small changes. 6. The story's message. The fictional narrator explains that the system acts like a giant machine, smooth, quiet, and always operating. It doesn't need force to stay in control because people rely on it for everything. The lesson is not fear, it's awareness. Systems grow when people stop paying attention. Footnote: this section reinforces awareness as the key theme. 7. How to break free in mindset. The narrative ends with a challenge. Even if a system feels unescapable, people can reclaim independence by understanding how the system works. They can reduce dependence, protect personal information, own real skills, and question everything. So what does that actually mean? You cannot always change the system, but you can change how much control it has over your life. Footnote: this section explains that awareness gives power back to the individual.